And welcome back to Vlogmas Day 7. Y'all retwisting my hair, you know what I'm saying? Washing and retwisting, you know what I'm saying? They're flourishing, you know what I mean? Hope y'all doing okay. So I'm gonna do a little makeup look. Not going anywhere, obviously. It is about 5:09, so I'm gonna record this video for y'all. We're going to do a little chit chat. We haven't done one of these in a while. This video may be a tad bit longer because we haven't done this in a while. So we're going to do it. So let's talk. Let's really get into it, y'all. Like, come on. Let's have some conversation. Make sure, before we get started though, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna need you, because you stopped past, you know what I'm saying, you clicked on the video. I'm gonna need you to let me know you was here and subscribe, okay? Anyway, hope y'all doing okay on this lovely Monday. It is freezing cold outside. I go back to work in the morning. Fun for me. So we're just gonna do a little makeup look, you know what I'm saying? We're just going chit chat. It's not gonna probably be Christmas. And obviously I want y'all to comment down below your opinions or whatever. Anyway, I'm just ready, I guess, to be like Australia and everywhere else where like their numbers is getting together. Just ready, I guess, for that part. And we ain't there yet. But anyway, hope y'all doing okay. Little things. First thing I'll talk about is, does this Christmas even feel like Christmas to a lot of y'all? Like, this seems like really low-key a weird Christmas for me this year. I don't know if it's because of what's happening, or like if I'm just not in a Christmas spirit yet. Like, I don't know. It could just be me. It probably is just me, but I figured I wanted to say something. Like, if you're feeling that way, what are you doing to like get in the Christmassy spirit, kind of like, cause your girl ain't in it. So that's that for that. I'm not really feeling Christmassy. I'm trying to get into it. Like, that's why I also did Vlogmas too, is try to get in the spirits. I feel like once I get more of the Christmassy content I want to do for you guys, then I'll probably get into more of the Christmas spirit. But for now, I'm feeling pretty like wow. But yeah, so I'm just using obviously the Maybelline in the color tan. This is just a concealer, same one I've been using since I showed y'all that I bought it or whatever. Another thing I want to talk about, sorry y'all, I just had like a whole blank. Y'all, I've been seeing a lot lately this like little meme thing. I don't know if it's a meme, not a meme. I think it's like a TikTok sound where it's like, I think it's like a preacher or a motivational speaker, and they're like, if you devote the next 6 months to yourself,
I dare you to work on yourself for 6 months. I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself.
Back for me, kind of, if that makes sense. Like, stop being so lazy, because I'm not gonna hold y'all. Before this pandemic, your girl was lazy. I mean, I'm still lazy right now, but like, I've been lazy. I've been procrastinating on stuff, like different things I want to do, and it's just like, I need to kind of stop doing that. I don't know why I get like in this funk. Well, I don't know if you could call it a funk, but it's like a cycle. Like I keep thinking like a lot for the past not a couple of days, but for a while on social media. And I was like, oh, maybe that's something I should really look into doing. Like, just, I'm not saying like not interacting with people or keeping up with my people, like keeping in touch with my people, but more so like focusing, like maybe going a little, not incognito, but like not disappearing, but like kind of like not putting all my energy into like browsing on social media, like detaching a little bit from social media if I can, being more like in the now, if you will, like being more present with my son, like having it to where it's like, y'all, not in this place, but before, me and my son, we used to sit at the table and eat our meals, like, and that's why I said, I don't know if it's because I just got lazy. When I gotta put cocoa butter on my lips. I don't know if it's because I just got lazy, or if it's just because, like, you know, now I work 12-hour shifts, so it's kind of hard for me to want to come home and sit down, because a lot of times I'll just eat, like, once I eat my lunch at work around like 1:30 or 2, I won't eat for the rest of the day, but maybe try to pretty much get us on a schedule. So just really trying to do that. That's been you know, interesting. Another thing I want to talk about, y'all, is like, well, one, I want to give a big shout out to all the upcoming business owners and all the people that have started their businesses, and especially, not saying it doesn't matter if you're not Black owned, but whoop whoop to my Black owned businesses. Like, it's really refreshing to see us, you know, getting to the money, you know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. Another thing I want to come in and talk about is, like, I feel like I'm always talking about this. Dating. Like, are any of y'all like over it? Like, I can't even say I've been dating. I feel like after a while I kind of like recycle oldies, like my old dips. No shade. I mean, my old little dips, my old little, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, now I'm kind of to a point where it's like, okay, so it's like, it's the same thing. They're emotionally unstable, or they're emotionally unaware, or they can't, like, it's like all this stuff they can't do, but then they're like, oh, let's be friends and see where it goes, or let's be friends and see where it goes. What? Let's not be friends. Let's just be what we are now, which is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let's just, and then it's like, you know, even if you try to be on like that type of time, like, you know what I'm saying, like calling them up when you need you, little whoop-de-boop, that's not even, no one can even deliver on that. Like, not saying no one, but the old dips, like, they're old dips for a reason. They're people from the past for a reason. It's like, you just kind of need to leave them there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's something I already knew, but you know, I'm thinking like, okay, we all older, you know what I'm saying? No. Like, listen to what people are telling you from the very beginning. Like, you cannot keep, like, for me especially, like, I have to really pay attention to the signs of what people are showing me the first time they show me. Like, sis, it is what it is. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, you're not about to like do something that ain't never been thought of before. Like, you feel me? This has been a forever thing. And it's like, honestly, y'all, there's so much more to life than just like hooking up, dating, relationships. I mean, those are beautiful things, but it's like, that can't be all on my mind. And I feel like a long time it is. I'm just such a hopeless romantic, and I just want to like not just be feeling like so many people are just misunderstood, and so many people are like, just, you know, just need somebody to like help them understand what they need, you know what I'm saying? But child, we all grown. Like, after a while, it's like, it is what it is. So I'm not saying I'm not going to show interest if I'm interested in someone, but y'all, I'm just going to do pretty much where I'm at right now is the reason why I need to do this. Like, I need to like have a restart, you know what I mean? Like, and not because like the whole new year is coming up, not that, just like mentally, like, I just need to have a restart. Like, I need substance, you know what I'm saying? I need meaningful conversation. I need someone, like people around me that are driven, people around me that are like, knows, like that can be bubbly and positive and uplifting. And even if I can't be around a whole bunch of people, like I need to know how to like not just make myself happy, but also just be genuinely positive. And I feel like for a minute now, like I've just been kind of, and this is just what I typically do, not even realizing, like I feel like also because like I have such a welcoming like energy and like a good positive vibe, I feel like people can sense it and they like kind of like flock to it and they kind of like abuse it. But it's like I opened the door for it, so it's like how mad can I really be? But it's like it's to a point where it's like I can't keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? I can't keep, nah, because it's not serving me. So it's like it ain't serving you, sis. What you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? So just trying to focus on that. And I'm going to be with, I need to better myself. Ooh, that's a word. So it's like, so I can stop falling back into old patterns. Like I feel like because old patterns are sometimes comfortable, we tend to fall back into them because they're familiar. It's what we remember. It's what we're used to. So it's like, for me, it's like, you know, I know I can call up, you know, Jay, and Jay going, you know what I'm saying? Jay going slide, you feel me? But it's like Jay been at the same job, doing the same thing, talk about the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we know about Jay, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, not saying Jay ain't it, you know, Jay can definitely be it, but Jay ain't it for you. That's a word, you know? So that's just maybe, I guess, where not maybe, that's where I feel like I'm at. Like, let things come to an end, and it's okay if they do. And don't go back and open them back up and then expect this different outcome. Like, no ma'am. Do some self-work. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. So like, put myself in the environment in which I would like to be in for me. Sorry, I had a lot of fallout. Then maybe I'll be more acceptable and accessible to a person that's going to benefit me, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's making sense, y'all. Because if not, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if it ain't making sense, but I mean it. Like, take this time out to bring myself joy. Like, true joy. Not look at it from like, even if it's just something as simple like, oh, I worked out today. And just being in the now. Like, I have to stop with so many planning ahead, because clearly things can go as planned and they cannot go as planned, obviously. So it's like, be more of like have an idea of how I may want things to go, maybe for myself, like have a clear direction maybe. But don't be so like, oh well, if it doesn't go this way, then that means, like, that doesn't have to be the end all be all, you know? So working on that, just working on that, you know, a little self-reflection, a little self-growth. I can't make up everywhere already, and I've only been doing this for a little minute. Hope that makes sense. Like, just trying to be the best version of me. I guess that was a better, easier way to say. Because now it's like it's all on me, you know what I'm saying? being happy part, being the best version of myself, it's all on me now. So it's like, you know, follow through with it. Like now, I mean, other than what's happening in the world, obviously, now there's not really many things that can really be like a hindrance or really be like this something stopping me. So just trying to not make excuses, girl. No longer time to make excuses, girl. You know, and not just have times where it's like, oh, I'm positive, I'm good looking, but like, that's why I feel like therapy is definitely a big thing. Got that situated, super excited. It's more virtual, but I'm really excited about that. Really excited. Can't wait to embark on that, because it's gonna be interesting, that is for sure. But I'm ready for it, you know. Like, I want to be the best version of myself, and it's like, you know, I'm 25, we're only getting older, you know. Obviously tomorrow isn't promised, clearly, as we can see, you know, but it's like, I just want to be able to look back on it and be like, I did that. Even though I had days where I wasn't sure of how I was going to do it, I still made a way, you know. I still came out better, you know. So just, you know, being. You know, yeah. I hope this is making sense. Sorry, y'all, this is like off the top of my head. So, this ain't making sense to you, baby. Sorry. Just wanting prepared for them, you know. Yeah, all that shiz. All that jazz. In that order. I hope that's making sense, y'all. I hope. Go for walks or like sing or dance. Like, what is your form of meditation, if you have any? Y'all, I did this wrong. Okay, how am I gonna? And have y'all dated? Like, I mean, obviously I know we're in a pandemic, but let's keep it a buck. People are still traveling and stuff. So it's like, have y'all dated? Have y'all interacted with people? And how did it go? Try and get some porn. Them being a piece of shit, or do we just like, do we just look at it as like a flaw? Like, oh, that's just their flaw. And when I say a piece of shit, I mean like, kind of like a too much for their own good type of thing. Like a like, there's a difference between, I feel like, confidence and like arrogance. So like, I feel like towards like, they're almost like an arrogant asshole, but they're just like, oh no, I'm just a confident individual. You're not. I don't know, I always wondered that. I definitely feel like if it's not, and you know, obviously social media plays a part, but I feel like if you don't look like couple goals, relationship goals, you ain't it. And I feel like that's kind of like messed up for some, because I feel like some will miss out on a possible phenomenal or immaculate opportunity just based off of super shallow things. Like, I'm not saying like don't have your preferences, don't have don't have, yeah, like don't have your preferences or don't have your own taste or opinion about what your type is. But like, if your type hasn't been working, you know, this is just a shot in the dark. You know what I'm saying? I am not a professional. I don't know much about relationships to begin with, obviously. But it's just like, you know, if your preferences isn't working, or if your what you're used to, you know what I'm saying, is failing, maybe at least try to talk to someone else out of your circle, even down to like friendships. Like, I feel like some of us are still caught up in like, I mean, once you make that connection, I guess it's kind of like, it is what it is. Like, this is a bond we have, so it's just easier to stay with, once again, what's familiar. But it's like, for me, it's like now, not saying I'm scared to make friends, but I feel like now it's kind of like, can someone, like, I'm not saying you can't make friends as you're an adult, but it's like, do I have to be to a certain point in my life before I can make friends? Like, how do you know when it's like, you know when it's a genuine friendship, obviously. But it's like, is it really easy to take the time out to get to know somebody again? I don't know. That's just me. That's just, I guess, how I think in my brain. If it doesn't make sense what I'm saying, that's cool too. But I definitely feel like in regards to relationships, like if you don't look the part for the person and like who they surround themselves around, you won't fit in. And unfortunately, like, I feel like that's kind of like sucky, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, okay, well, what do we have in common? But in reality, you don't know what you'll have in common with that person because you didn't take the time out to even get to know that person. So how will you know what you have in common with them? Unless you've already tried to get to know that person, it was just a flat line. Like, it was the same thing. They talked about the same shit. Or it's just the same, hey, how you doing? Good. And that's the thing. No one knows how to have a conversation. Like, I don't reach out and talk to a lot of people because I don't be having nothing to talk about. Most of the time I don't have nothing to talk about. So I don't waste people's time. But it's like, if you're going to try to if you want to try to talk to me or get to know me, don't say what's up. Why WYD? You don't know me. Like, is that it? Like, I don't. And then another thing I want to talk about is fat obsessions. Please do not hit me if you have a fat obsession. That's a trigger. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's mad weird. Mad weird. Mad weird. And like the whole of, oh, she gotta have a low self-esteem because she big. No. Another bad interpretation. Don't do that. Oh, she gotta be willing to take whatever because she ain't all that. Baby. That's the problem. There's not many like me. There's a difference. 1 in a million. You understand? And I don't mean just based off of like appearances and materialistic things. I mean like genuineness, reality, you know what I'm saying? I'm a solid ass person. And, you know, I'm very genuine. I look out for people. I try to be there for people best as I can. Sometimes my communication sucks a little bit. But I just sprayed in my nose and in my mouth. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It could just be me. It probably is just me. But I just figured I would share. It was weighing heavy on my heart this evening. Like, definitely, oh no, I'm like, when did I paint, child? I ain't trying to clean through that paint. Oh no. Definitely comment down below if y'all agree. Like, obviously, if I was famous and had, like, you know, a very, maybe. I don't know. It's a good question. Let me go get my lipstick. Maybe that's just what I don't get. So this is Beta Breath. It's MAC. You know. I showed y'all this in my last video. And look at it. It's such a cute little bullet. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I felt so fancy when I got this lipstick. I was like, bill me. No, I didn't. I paid for it in the store. I don't know, y'all. Maybe that's just my interpretation. I could just be how I think. The world may never. I guess this was just, you know, my little rant or whatever. This one, this bed of breath is more like a gloss feel to me. The lipstick is more of like a matte to me. But I don't know. I mean, maybe this is just my thoughts. I just wish sometimes dating was like movies and they're not. And it's like, that's like the reality of it. Like, it's not a movie. And for some, I guess it is, but a lot of times it may not be. And that's the reality you gotta live with. That life is life. And unfortunately, there's no commercials. I'm sorry, that was funny. If y'all think that was funny, you're childish. So, yeah, I mean, also another thing I just want to touch on briefly, like, step outside your comfort zone, do different things that interest you. Even if you're not sure of how to go, just do it. Something I'm learning to, like, fast seconds, we all be going ham on the seafood bowls, myself included, you know what I'm saying? And there's like a lot of us in the world, so it's like, it's seafood won't go extinct. Mostly crab, shrimp, and oysters. That's my question. If y'all feel me on that, comment below. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop eating seafood, probably won't, but it would just help me to know, like, am I the cause of it too? Like, am I contributing to the extinction? I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? That's really me, just wanting to know. And I think also another thing I'm going to do is try to like cut back on sugar. Let me tell y'all something. One thing, if you don't know me, hi, my name is Yanna and I have a sugar addiction. Like, sugar is like literally my drug / my everything. And, you know what I'm saying? And some of you might be like, oh my God, how she likes sugar. It's like a very unhealthy relationship. Like, I mean, like, toxic. Like, I know it's bad for me, but it's like I can't leave her alone, you know what I'm saying? And it's just it's something I've been battling with it my entire life. And you know, I'm trying. No, I'm not, I'm lying. I'm going to do the necessary things to stop consuming so much of it. Like, obviously I probably won't cut cold turkey off of sugar, obviously, because I drink like coffee, but maybe I'll start to cut back on coffee. But like, just eating sugar like when I'm bored, and then I have a mega sweet tooth. It's a whole thing. Like, if you don't know, you would have to know me to know. Like, it's really obnoxious. Like, I wish I was one of those people that I don't like sweets, I don't like sugar, I don't like candy, I don't like chocolate. I wish I was one of those people, because my life would be so much easier. Facts, like straight facts. So I mean, it was nice talking to y'all. This was Vlogmas Day 7. I know I'm gonna bring y'all some more Christmassy vlogs later on this week. You know, when I direct deposit in my account, praise him. Because we use that to survive and we use that to fund things. So once the direct deposit has deposited directly into my bank account, then you'll see more holiday filled activities and such. So thank you guys for sitting with me for this very extremely long video. We were chit-chatting. It was fun. This is Vlogmas Day 7. Don't know what I'm doing until payday, but we'll figure it out. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do that. Comment, subscribe, like it, because I did a beautiful makeup look, you know, cut crease, signature, only favorite thing to do, you know. I gave you guys new hair, retwist, washed. I have shells. This is Solomon. Say hello, Solomon. I don't know why I named him that, y'all. I mean, the dread, not him. Ugh. Anywho, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and still rocking with your girl, even though, you know, I was a little, you know, inconsistent, but we ain't gonna talk about that because we in the present time. And I hope y'all are liking all my videos and like this one too. And I'm gonna get this to y'all because guess what? It's only 6 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.